Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Superior once again, and thank you for joining Superior Thinking, where we are committed to intellectual integrity and a moral honesty. And today we are here to talk about Dave Chappelle and his stand-up comedy on Netflix. And honestly, this is not, hopefully I don't think it's going to be a long video, because it's really simple, but yet the explanation of something so simple can just drag out so long. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of keep this as simple as possible, because it's really no argument, you know what I'm saying? So a couple of things: if you did watch the Dave Chappelle The Closer on Netflix, I definitely highly suggest you go watch that and actually listen for yourself. If you're just taking clips from articles, or if you're just watching YouTube videos like this one, who is just people stating their opinion on it, you definitely got to watch it yourself, get your own opinion, and then come back to the video, and then we can have a conversation. But it's only a couple of things that I've noticed that a lot of people are taking up arms with, and one of them is facts. It seems like, I thought 2020, 2019, 2018, facts were like the new N-word. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you present someone with facts, they pretend as if facts don't matter. Facts don't have any foundation in reality. So Dave Chappelle, you know, with this whole team turf, I don't know if I can, you know, place myself in any team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just team, you know, just leave me the hell alone. You know what I'm saying? But he pretty much said any person living on this earth came from a woman. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? Unless I haven't done every inch of research around the world, I'm not sure if a man's ever given birth to a person, to a living person. But from what I know, with my knowledge, women give birth to people, to human beings. That's a fact. What is there to argue about that? So women have XX chromosomes. That makes them a female. Therefore, females with those chromosomes can have kids, unless, you know, they have other complications with their bodies. That's a whole different subject. But that kind of falls under the umbrella of being a woman. You have XX chromosomes. You can produce and have children. Men on the opposite side, XY, they have other bodily functions that women don't have, which makes us, you know, separate in that area. We're still humans, but yet there is difference in humans. You know what I'm saying? So with the whole team turf, and let me actually pull up a definition here. Bam, bam, before I get ahead of myself. Boom, right here. Turf, I never really heard of this word until Dave Chappelle brought it up, but I looked it up, and at its simplest form, this is what I found. TERF is an acronym for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminism, or Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist. So, what my understanding is that feminists feel as if men, even though some of these men are trans women and they identify as women, feminists feel that these people should not be in their movement. Which, in my opinion, if you can have anyone in your camp that supports what you believe, you need to go with it. You know what I'm saying? You should not be telling people, no, you cannot join our movement because you're XYZ. If you, in my opinion, if you believe what I believe and you fully support me, I don't care if black, white, male, female, gay, straight. You know what I'm saying? If you support me in my movement, I will have you on board. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, feminists, they believe that, you know, men who identify as women should not be a part of their movement. And I kind of understand that, because just like with abortion, women should only be having that discussion. Men should just find something else to talk about. Football, basketball, politics. There's a million things men can talk about and dominate that conversation. But when it comes to women and women rights, that belongs to women. And if women feel a man, even though they identify as a woman, can't add on value to that conversation or to that movement, that's their prerogative. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, that's a man saying, no, you will do X, Y, Z. It's like, no, let women do women, and let them figure out whatever they need to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Men, we have our own dominance, you know what I'm saying? Football, basketball, like, it's a whole million other things that men dominate, just like when it comes to black rights. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these conversations that I will see is like two white males talking about black people's rights and reparations and what black struggle looks like. And that confuses me, is because no one on this stage is black. At least the bare minimum requirement should be, you should be black. You may not agree with the same morals and things that I believe will uplift black culture. You don't have to believe that, but you at the least bare minimum, you know what I'm saying, bare requirements should be black. You know what I'm saying? So just like, let me go ahead and put this up here. Bam, bam. All right. This way right here. So just like here, I'm not sure if you guys remember this. This was a couple of years ago. It's 2015. But this lady here, Rachel Dolezal, I'm bad with names, but Rachel, she said, I wasn't identifying as black to upset people. I was being me. And she claimed to go figure when she was outed as a race faker. Here she talks about her Christian upbringing, and I mean, I kind of skimmed through the article because this, you know, I kind of remember this vaguely, but the whole point is, if some reporter was to go to her and say, hey, Miss Rachel, can you tell us the black struggle? I know you identify as black. I know you're not biologically black. Both your parents is white as snow. You identify as black. So please explain to us the black struggle. And I'm pretty sure she would be telling you the black struggle, because in her heart of hearts, she believes she's black, which, once again, I'm cool with that. If you want to pretend you're black, if you want to identify as white, go for it. That doesn't affect me. That doesn't affect my everyday living just because you identify as black. But where is the line drawn? You know what I'm saying? Like, even though this is 2021, I still believe in facts. You know what I'm saying? 2 + 2 is 4. If we start changing that, that changes every single math equation out there. That changes algebra, that changes division. If simple as 2 + 2 does not equal 4, it changes everything. You know what I'm saying? So if men are not male by biological, and I'm not saying like a man as in actions or how the way you talk or present yourself, I'm talking about on a DNA level, you know what I'm saying? But if there is no facts, then a lot of things can kind of just start mixing in, and things are just not going to make sense anymore. You know what I'm saying? So if you have an XY chromosome, you are a male. If you have double X chromosome, and guess what? You're a female. You can identify whatever you like. I will respect you as a human. I will love you as a human. Black people know how it feels to be marginalized and treated different just because the way they look. And guess what? We can't hide that. We tried. There's people who's tried that and harmed themselves and killed themselves. You can't change your blackness. I can't. I'm a little too dark. I can't pass as white. You know what I'm saying? I can't change that. Fortunately, if things was to go down and you identify as a woman but you're a man, you can hide all that. You have the privilege to be like, you know what? They're killing trans people on the spot. Guess what? I'm a grow my beard out. I'm a cut my hair. You can change that. Unfortunately, I can't change my skin color. You know what I'm saying? So when people start comparing black issues to trans issues, that there is no sort of equal in anything. So I don't understand why people even go down that rabbit hole, because it's a whole entire history of people being slaughtered just for the color of their skin. Nothing else. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no protest. If there was a protest, they burnt that city down. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's for another another subject. But to go back to Dave Chappelle and his stand-up comedy, a lot of people were saying that he's promoting violence. I watched it. I didn't see not one hint of promoting violence. Give me one article, give me one example. I just need one. Search around the whole world, high and low. Give me one example where someone abused a trans person, harmed them physically, because when you say violence, or even verbally violence, I'll even go that far. Give me one example where someone verbally, physically abused a trans person in the name of Dave Chappelle, since he came out with this recent stand-up comedy. I don't know. I will wait. That's what I'm saying. There isn't. I did a light search. I don't have like super Google where I can just pull up every single article of everyone's single life, but I haven't seen anything recently. So when people are saying he is promoting violence and hate speech, he is literally promoting his opinion in a wide, popular topic. Dave Chappelle spoke, I believe, in light of his friend taking his own life. I think he presented a new perspective in stating that even in the trans community, there's the divide. You know what I'm saying? There's people who will tear down their own people, just like black people. Not every black person has the same goals and ambitions just like I do. You know what I'm saying? There's some black people who don't believe in reparations. There's some black people who think black people are inferior to white people. You know what I'm saying? So just like in the trans community, and just like Dave Chappelle explained in his comedy, is that even in the trans community, there is always division. And that's the reason why his friend took their life. You know what I'm saying? So it to me, I don't understand when people are saying he is promoting violence. In my opinion, the people who are doing the whole Netflix walkout, they have an agenda. You know what I'm saying? If Dave Chappelle was truly supporting on or advocating hate and harm and violence to trans people, it would be no compromise. It'd be no, oh, let's go ahead and meet in the middle. I want you guys, I mean, they have a whole list of things. Hire more, this, hire more of that. I want you to promote this kind of show, promote that kind of show. Like, if it was truly causing harm, it would be no compromise. It would be either you take this show off the air or we're all walking out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That right there. If a white comedian went on Netflix, it was dropping the N-word, hard R, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like, hey, Netflix, I know you did something crazy. You put this show on your platform. I just want you to hire more black people. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to put more black shows. No, it would be take that down, or we're going to take your whole entire platform down. You know what I'm saying? That's what would happen. It will be no compromise. But in my opinion, it feels like, it's low hanging fruit. It's Dave Chappelle. That's a high status name. So if you can get any victory out of that by saying, hey, he's promoting violence, I want this and this and this, a company like Netflix is not going to want the years and years of fighting people, so they're gonna give in, you know what I'm saying? So to me, this was just an easy way to kind of just get what you can, because you know a company like Netflix is not going to put up a huge fight. They're gonna try to meet in the middle and just give demands, you know what I'm saying? So honestly, I don't feel like he did anything wrong. He just stated his opinion. Everybody has an opinion. He didn't incite violence on any marginalized community. He didn't disrespect anybody. He clowns everybody, and that's just Dave Chappelle in a nutshell. That's what comedians do. They will clown you, and despite who you are, you know what I'm saying? So, but once again, it is your boy Superior, and I will see you guys in the next video you're watching right now. Peace.